and today we will going to present our idea to Lava Think, and we will going to talk about our design thinking overall process. So as we know, there are different ideation processes. One of the ideation process is via D.School, which they proposes it in a 5 stages process. The first two we have already talked about in our previous module. However, today we're going to talk about main 3 steps, which is ideation process, prototyping, and how we can do testing part. So before jumping on to any further discussion, let me quickly introduce my team to all of you. I'll start with myself. My name is Tarun, and I'm currently working with Airbnb as a senior compliance analyst, carrying 12 plus years of experience in different insurance and travel domains. Now, I request Sunil to introduce himself.
Thanks, Tarun. My name is Sunil, and I come from executive search background from Native. And yeah, previously worked with Purple Quarter Just Amazing, carries 12 years of experience, primarily in business development and market research. Over to Anju.
Thanks, Sunil. Hello, all. My name is Sanju Krishna, and I'm a project manager at HPE with 7+ years experience. Over to you, Giridhar.
Thank you, Anju. My name is Giridhar Gurpade. I am IBP lead at Cummins India, and I have total 18 years of experience in the supply chain domain. Thank you. Over to you, Tarun.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. And we, as a team, G.STAR is carrying almost 50 years of cumulative experience, and we definitely are confident enough to provide our presentation to you guys today. So just to move further, we have a design brief, which I'll start to give it to you, definitely. So our overall project was around GenZs, who are right now struggling at managing their screen time, and that is impacting their physical and overall mental well-being. So we would aiming to capture solutions around how they can wisely choose their screens, and accordingly will help and provide recommendations on how Lava can increase their market share with new business opportunities as well. So our scope was around mainly users research and testing, and using the similar technologies that Lava is currently using. There are few constraints around financial thing, and definitely we were having limited design making tools. However, we still come up with a better solution, which I hope you guys will definitely like it. Simultaneously, we'll be helping and providing recommendation on how Lava can increase their overall market share here. To move it further and to jump it on the ideation process, we actually started with the problem statement defining thing. So we come up to the root cause of the problem, and we simultaneously we try to establish different problem statement presented by each of us. And today we will definitely going to talk about mainly on how we can provide an integrated solution to the GenZs, and to give a harmonious balance between their overall well-being in terms of screen time management. So there were different processes we followed. One of the brainstorming process was around creative metrics, where we mapped all our different ideas and come up with the solutions around it. Here are some of the brainstorming ideas which you can definitely refer, and there are multiple ideas we have noted it down. However, we voted mainly with the 3-1, which is we will be capturing behavior tracking with this process. And we will also be presenting wiser decisions and helping the GenZs to how they can manage their decision in managing their overall apps in their phone. We will be motivating them through different gamification process and using AI as one of our tool for help them, in helping them in managing their overall stuff. Now let's move quickly to the prototype, and I'll ask Anju to introduce this thing to us.
Thank you, Tarun. So here I'm excited to present our wireframe prototype, which we have put together for a screen management app designed specifically for GenZs. First, we have the login and account creation module, where users can log in with existing accounts or create a new one to access the features. Then in the middle, it's the heart of our app, it's the home page, which consists of a screen time tracker, which is a feature that helps users to keep track of how much time they have spent on their devices. Also, it provides insights on their daily and weekly usage patterns. Then we have the parental control module, which empowers parents to set screen time limits, approves apps, and monitor their child's usage. So it ensures a safe and controlled digital environment. Coming to the Lava GPT, it's our AI chatbot, which is a virtual assistant, which is helping GenZs with their homework, answers questions, check their timetables, and so on. So it's a valuable educational resource right at their fingertips. Then we have the Lava Connect. It's all about building a community where users can connect with peers, share experiences, and engage in meaningful discussions. And we have the rewards module, which is designed to motivate the Gen Zs to manage their screen time. Here, users can earn points and redeem the awards for achieving their screen time goals. The most important thing here is the marketplace, which differentiate us among our competitors. It will also help the Lava to generate revenue as well. So this is a very important module. Then we have the tips section where Gen Zs can have the practical advice on responsible screen time management, digital well-being, and other useful insights. Last, we have the feedback module, which tracks the mood of the Gen Zs. So it will help users to become more aware of the emotional well-being and encourage self-reflection. So this data will be used for giving them a personalized content based on their mood. Next is the testing. Testing will help us to validate the assumptions and uncover the hidden challenges. This part really helped us to make a solution better to meet the Gen Z's needs. So we came across different ideas and we have shortlisted around 4 to 5, and we came up with all possible hypotheses and assumptions. Now I would request Giridhar to take it forward.
Thank you, Anju. So based on all these assumptions which we have made, it was important for us to prioritize, all our assumptions and hypotheses. So we started off with the priority canvas. And while all those assumptions are critical for us to validate, but to ensure that, we are using our time, efforts, and the resources more efficiently, we have decided that we'll focus more on the most critical, the features. And the most critical features are the critical for the survival of this particular product and the solution which we are going to recommend. So we have put it that at the top of the priority canvas. And it is the assumptions that we have made that Gen Zs are really actively looking for the some kind of an application to track their screen times and the behavior, which we need to validate. So this is the experiment which we conducted, the wherein we rolled out the survey by utilizing the scientific as well as data detective methodologies, and where we decided that our success criteria would be that at least more than 70% of the positive responses should be there. And the below one shows the what message we send it to all the Gen Zs. And I will request Sunil to take it forward.
Thank you so much, Giridhar. Yeah, so moving forward, these are the test results that we captured. So firstly, we tried to identify what is the mood post using screen time versus activity between the Gen Zs, and we found 33% were less happier while using 73% of the screen time, which you can see on the arrow above. And below, there is another stats which I would like to highlight, that is more than 80%, 20% Gen Zs are already using this digital well-being app or tool for balancing healthier screen time, wherein more than 80% of the Gen Zs are actually looking out for such application in near future, which gives us an opportunity for Lava to create this application. Next slide, please. So like I mentioned, so the test plan was already explained by Giridhar. So there is a quick overview here. When it comes to learning, we rolled out this to Gen Zs, and it was for 2 days. So 63% of the population, we saw that they were spending more than 4 hours on the application, and we believe that our hypothesis is looking promising there, right? Because there is a direct relation between the less happiness versus the higher screen time usage. And we also observed 87% of the people are actively looking out for such solutions to well manage their application. And in order to increase the Lava's market share, I think brand reputation, right? So it's a great opportunity to create such type of built-in application and promote this wisely to motivate Gen Zs. Next slide. Our proposal, right? So when we try to reflect upon Lava, what Lava stands out in the market, so there is clearly a mixed feeling for Lava mobiles. And when it comes to Lava, particularly for low cost phones, which is between 10,000 and below, yes, Lava stands out second, just after Samsung. And clearly, I think if we capture that as a point to like create an application centered towards low cost phones and target to Gen Z's teachers uh, and parents. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for Lava to penetrate this market, and of course, service being their core interest area. And moving forward, I think the next step is to capture markets here. Like I mentioned, this could be captured by schools and colleges primarily. And for strategies, I think Lava can definitely play a vital role, creating a niche market presence within this particular category. We can go to the next slide. Some of the key insights and recommendation, I won't read out everything. I think there is some very helpful information that are highlighted in yellow. So there is a direct relationship between screen time versus the mental well-being. Right, challenges that we face was primarily, I think it's a known fact. It was difficult for us to crack in-person catch up with Gen Zs to capture real behavior. So there is a scope for future improvements. And successes that that Lava can measure is to increase market share by focusing on schools and education, because it's going to provide a one-stop solution for learning and creating a holistic module. And one more success criteria Lava has is a Lava marketplace, which rightly my colleague Anju had highlighted during the prototype. Right, this is going to add next a revenue generation module. And recommendations are, I think Lava can primarily focus on psychology, market. It can also associate with market players on e-commerce to create a holistic marketplace. Thank you so much, Lava. I hope this session found helpful for you, and I think we propose this as a recommendation, and we would love to hear your thoughts and feelings. Thank you so much.